Hello, Variance here. Well, welcome to a recast of game number 1 between IBM versus Raytheon. I did not record this. This game live because I did not want to be distracted with the casting while I'm actually playing the game. Over here in the lower right-hand corner, we have the red zerg from Team Raytheon, BueBz. It is actually true. It is actually what he's going to be using for. That's exactly how you pronounce his name. He actually confirmed that. And here in the lower left-hand corner, we have the blue Zerg from Team IBM HD Variance. So this is a two-player map. The map is called Newkirk City. The features of the map include this small ramp leading to the natural, and then you can easily take this natural, and then including this wide ramp right here that leads from the natural to a possible third over here, or a possible third over here, depending on how you want. And if you take the Zelnaga watchtowers early, you are able to see early pushes that go right through the map. Later on in mid game and late game, you want to take this top Zelnaga tower so that you can see the traffic that might be coming to pressure your fourth base or your third base over here or whatnot. And then you have a really large area right here. In between the bases where you can have a lot of drop play, muta play, things of that sort. It also the main has such a large platform area right here. It's actually really easy to put a Nidus Swarm over here, or do a couple of dropping over here, and then march your army into and attack the main base. So it looks like so far. I'm going to call him Bue. I don't want to call him BueBz. Let's see that Bue is going to take a spawning pool, and then of course over here, Variance has taken a hatchery shortly after his spawning pool is finished. So BueBz finally took his natural, and then it looks like he'll be continuing on the drone production, and looks like nothing going on so far since both players have taken their expansions. We shouldn't expect any very early pressure, no 10 pull or 8 pull business going on. And then since both players have not taken their gases, we won't be seeing any speedling or baneling play, at least in the early game. So we should be able to easily get into the mid game. And as I say that, BueBz has taken the extractor. In the meantime, Variance has not taken his gas yet. But instead elected to work on his drone count. So you can see that Variance has rallied his overlords across the middle of the map, so he can actually see anything that might be coming. And he's actually working on destroying or working on this unbuildable plate so that he doesn't accidentally, for example, send Baneling to hit this later. And then in the meantime, BueBz, I know I wasn't going to say BueBz, but and it's a force of habit, is going to, looks like he's going to build a spine crawler while he's setting 4 zerglings across the map. But Variance should be able to easily see these zerglings coming by, so he's going to be able to push these 4 zerglings easily. Right now he's trying to deny scouting. He sees that he's trying to pick up a drone, but it doesn't look like he's going to be able to. Oh, he's not careful. He's getting these wings right up the base, and he does. So he was not able to deny the scouting completely, so BueBz is going to easily see what's in the base. In the meantime, Variance has not seen anything, any buildings yet, or any of the gases. All he knows is whether or not there are any units that are coming across the map. So so far both players has 3 queens built. Everyone is droning up, and so currently the drone count is very close with Variance up by 2 workers at this point. But actually Variance has taken all 4 of his gas geysers pretty quickly, whereas BueBz is just taken a single gas. He's keeping up with his inject pretty well. Meanwhile, here we see 4 scouting zerglings coming across the maps for Variance. And then, of course, BueBz is very careful as he's trying to hold the ramp, make sure no zerglings are actually able to run up this ramp and gain any sort of scouting information. You can see that both players are keeping relatively low low mineral floating. And actually, Variance currently has a slight supply lead, as well as actually a significant drone lead. So far, Variance looks like he's in good shape. And then both players has a fair amount of overlords to keep tabs on when units might be moving out. So we haven't seen any clear tech path. Okay. So BueBz has decided to, as he's pushing this Zergling, killing that Zergling, he's decided to put down his Baneling's nest. Both are working on their speed. Variance has went ahead and instead decided to go for roaches to open, and then as well as starting his upgrades. So far, there are no evolution chambers over here by BueBz, so he does not have, he cannot start any upgrades until he can get those evolution chambers down. Really, a lack of attacking units right now. There's only 5 Zerglings between the two players. And then as I say that, there's a couple of Zerglings that try to run up this ramp but are not able to run completely up the ramp and are instead denied by this single spine crawler and a few queens that are parked there at the ramp. Both players or now we see a big loop, a big surge of roach production. And then so far, BueBz has not started any of his production quite yet. Looks like he's gonna, at least Variance is gonna at least have the early lead in the roach count. Speed should be finishing soon for Variance, and then his +1/+1 missile attack upgrade, including roach speed, that actually is going to finish soon. And then over here, BueBz is going to be continue to work on that creep spread a little bit more. But it looks like both players have completely saturated their main and their natural pretty well. So the income should be very, very close right now, and indeed they are, with BueBz with a slight drone lead. So it looks like Variance is still continuing his roach production, and he's getting ready. Yeah, he's actually getting ready to push out as all of these upgrades are being finished. So I'm not sure if BueBz is paying attention. He should see this little surge of if he's paying attention to his mini map that roaches are indeed coming. And as you can see, there's a significant surge in roach production all of a sudden. So here we go. So now he sees that roaches are being streamed across the map. Variance is behind this. He's taking his third. So it looks like he's just waiting for a little bit of the reinforcement to come in. Here we go. We're going to push up the ramp right here. Is he going to push all the way? No. Looks like there's enough roaches right here to turn it around these remaining roaches. Even though the roaches for BueBz is a 0-0, while the roaches for Variance has an upgrade advantage 1-1. The wall is actually pretty good. And he actually unroots the spine to try to remove them, but it might not be a good idea because the roaches right now are trying to push up. So the roaches are focusing on the spines to try to pick them off. So right now, roaches are continuing to stream across the map, and both players are making roaches. Variance is trying to break this wall, and then he might catch a break in here because the spine's unburrowed. But it doesn't look like he has enough roaches here to break this wall, even though all the workers are being pulled by BueBz to try to defend in this. So the roaches are forced to push back a little bit, do a little bit of micro. And it looks like right now Variance is content with pulling back a little bit and waiting for some reinforcements. In the meantime, BueBz has forced to wait for his missile attacks to finish. Meanwhile, Variance behind this is already starting on this 2-2, and another surge of roaches are starting to march across the map. Oh God! Okay, that's a bad rally by Variance. Obviously, he meant to rally to the army here and not right to the front. And I don't think he fixed his rally point because there's another roach going, basically going to his death. It drops a changeling here, but it could be easily picked off. So BueBz is on a little bit of a back foot right now. He's trying to produce as many roaches to defend. Variance is a very, very good spot. He's actually, I don't know why he needs to spread this, but he's holding down as long as he's able to prevent BueBz from expanding and then able to himself expand and then perhaps tech up. He should be in a very, very good spot. And this overseer sees all. He sees exactly how many roaches BueBz has here at the ramp. So Variance, if he doesn't do any serious missteps, I don't know if he should be poking up this ramp right here. Very similar in roach count. BueBz is still 1-0. Variance is already 2-2. This might be a good thing. But as But as I say that, the roaches right here are actually doing a very good job because the reinforcements can get to this spot so much more quickly from BueBz because of the proximity and then the distance between Variance's base all the way back here. All of his roaches have to go through across the whole entire map in order for it to reinforce, while BueBz's roaches can reinforce really, really quickly. So BueBz is going to try to take this expansion right here, but Variance looks like he's in position to see this going down.
Our forces are under attack.
Meanwhile, Variance is just parked right here. Variance has already put down his infestation pit. He has taken out the third, so he has denied that well. BueBz has actually gone into Hydralisk production, while Variance has elected to go into infestor production. But right now, the supply is actually Variance holding a slight lead, about 12, about 14 harvesters. I'm sorry, about 24 supply lead to be able to take out this wandering overlord. So BueBz has to get this expansion up, or else he's going to fall further and further behind. Now look at this nice little zerg lead run by.
Our forces are under attack.
And then for some reason, our Variance denies the third again. Okay, this is actually a point in the game that's actually very interesting. Why is Variance? Why am I trying to elect to run up this ramp right here, and then basically cut off? There's no way for me to escape. I mean, I'm basically trapped in here. I have to do damage. I have to take out tech, or I'm going to lose all of these roaches. There's no way all these roaches will be alive after the attack has finished. I mean, I take out a roach warren, and then maybe I'll try to take out evolution chips, but nothing's being researched out of it. I mean, I'm able to run away with these. Maybe looks like 12 roaches here, but I mean, I lose a significant number of roaches, and now the problem is. BueBz has 44 roaches for an easily counterattack, and if I'm not careful right here, I'm going to actually lose these infestors. Oh, I should really pull back right here. Yeah, that's good. I mean, I get one fungal off of. Oh no, why did I stop? See, I'm continually to allow BueBz to nip away, to chip away at these roaches right here, and I don't know if I'm going to have enough roaches to defend against this really, really formidable, large roach army that's counter pushing right now. Even though I was able to push back and keep him from expanding up to this point, he still hasn't put down an expansion. I have a serious problem here. I do not have enough infestors. Infestors do not even have enough energy right now for a single fungal growth. So all of these roaches are going to die, and then it's going to leave a significant number of roaches right here. 30 roaches to completely overrun. Looks like he's going to bypass the third, and he's going to march right up to the natural. And there is nothing, absolutely no armor right here. I mean, there are roaches being produced and some infestors being produced, but there's nothing keeping this army from marching right up the main, destroying this natural. Probably going to lose a couple of these drones here. It looks like the roaches are continuing to wreak havoc, and it's just going to continue to push up this ramp right here. Okay, looks like I have a couple of fungals in me. Okay, gets 2 fungals, but not enough to kill the roaches. Oh my God! I have one more roach right here that has enough energy for a single fungal. It's a perfect opportunity right there, but it doesn't look like I get it off. I instead burrow and run away. All these drones, if they're not careful, are going to be okay. So here I pull the drones trying to defend and trying to get us surrounded in these roaches. All they have to do is micro all day. Now the drones from the natural have been pulled and trying to reinforce. Meanwhile, BueBz has just left his army right here to defend just in case there's any counter pushes. Oh my goodness. So Variance, who was once in a very, very good position, looks like he is in trouble. There's a couple of pretty much of a whiff job of fungal growth right there, and he actually misses, and he loses the infestation pit. He is just taking way too much damage in this counter push, and it looks like this is going to be GG very, very soon, because look at this. You just have too many roaches on the map. All of the income from Variance is completely almost at a standstill. And this counter push is just going to steamroll this space right here, and Variance has absolutely no economy, no units to defend. And here you can see that I called it GG. Well, that's really bad. That's really too bad. What looks like just a momentary decision to actually run up this ramp with all of my roaches. It may have been better off that I try to continue to deny this third base, and try not to lose too many do too many roaches, continue to tech up, continue to get my infestor count up, maybe take an expansion if I'm not able to deny this expansion or this expansion, and get more gas, and then basically overwhelm my opponent. But instead, I try a very, very risky play by running, after taking out the third, running up this ramp right here and trying to take out tech. But instead, I'm only able to take out 2 buildings. One was building and a roach warren, and really did really no damage. And then the counter push of roaches that followed completely overran me. So good game by BueBz.